Is there such a thing as parents going too far in front of their children? A young boy was brought to tears after this viral video. Many of you saw it over the weekend. That's his mom bumping and grinding against a guy. It shows social media star Lil James' mother twerking on a man at an event. He was horrified and actually started crying. Joining us to talk about this, and if you can keep that video running, parent Vivian Kwan, Angela Vidal, and therapist Dr. Angela Jones. All right, Dr. Jones, what we saw here, you know, I mean, we all laugh at it, but when we saw the kid,
right,
we felt something.
Absolutely.
And so why was that kid crying?
First he was embarrassed, then he was concerned, and then he just didn't. He probably has never seen his mom in that light before. And so seeing his mom doing that, it actually probably sparked a feeling of protection from him. And he wanted to protect his mother from embarrassing herself or from doing anything that doesn't really reveal who she is to him. That's his mother. That's the person that provides for him and feeds him. And then to see her in that light, his first instinct as a child was protect his mother, and unfortunately the way the crowd had acted, the way she acted, they didn't protect him in the meantime. And
I don't think they understood what he was going through.
Right.
You know, they just
he was distressed.
Yeah.
He was distressed, he was crying, and then not only that, he's sitting there kind of getting ridiculed by everybody, like, chill out, like he was wrong. But isn't that what we're trying to teach our children, especially our men, to protect our women? And that is what he was trying to do. And now basically he's now on national television, all over the internet, for trying to protect his mother. I'm worried about what the repercussions of this is going to be.
And Vivian and Angela, as parents, are you protective of your image around your children? Vivian, let's begin with you.
Absolutely. As a single parent, definitely that's my responsibility, to raise a responsible young man, to become a young man. So it's important to conduct in a certain way so that I could not create so much trauma for my son as he becomes a young man. And also I believe that I am an example of how he would treat other females in the future as he grows older, right? So.
Angela, your thoughts on this. Are you protective, number one, of your image around your children?
Absolutely. I think that as parents, we are held to a different standard on what it is that we show and we portray on social media. And I think it's really important for parents to take that into consideration when they are posting, because these are things that we're living in a world where, you know, your children's classmate can say, hey, I saw your mom on Instagram, or so on and so forth.
And what is that like? You have to imagine, what is that like for that child?
It's actually happened to me before, but on the positive side, my daughter was very proud because they're, oh, Mila, that's your mom, you know, but I can genuinely say that I do take that kind of stuff into consideration, and it is very important to me. First off, it was Lil James, and I felt bad because he's been a sensation for so long. And one of the things that bothered me the most was how the crowd reacted. I think it's really important that we take into consideration our kids' feelings. Sometimes because they're younger, people tend to, oh, well, that's just a kid. Well, no, they have feelings, and that's how these things kind of start, you know?
And Dr. Jones, for those who may be wondering, what's the long-lasting impact? I mean, for us, it's like, okay, it's a viral video, then we move on to the next. What's the long-lasting impact for a male? And what if a young female or a young girl sees her mother behaving like this? Does she mimic that?
She can. I mean, the thing is that you're almost giving her permission to do that as well. And I know they say do as I say, not as I do, but she may just hold that in and say, okay, well, when I'm an adult, I'm going to do that as well. Now, is there anything wrong with dancing? Absolutely not. Is there anything wrong with the way she was dancing? Absolutely not. It's the context. It was the fact that your child was there to witness that. Now, say there was a lapse of judgment and she forgot that he was in the room. So, you know, I'm going to play the devil's advocate here. I forgot. I thought he was in the next room. The problem was the reaction that happened after. So now what he feels is that these adults are not going to protect me. Crying shows weakness. People laugh at me when I cry, so I'm not going to show emotions. I'm not going to protect, you know, I'm not going to protect her anymore. And so I just feel like the long-lasting damage, especially since it's on TV now, is going to be, he's going to be known for this now. So, I mean, I'm worried, so.
Does that scare you to lose, potentially or possibly, lose the confidence of your child?
Oh, absolutely.
When they no longer have any faith in you?
Absolutely, because as a mother, you want to have your son's respect and trust, because that's going to be the foundation of how he sees the world, right? So it's important that, and also in the video you can see that he was upset that, I think he's old enough to know that was an inappropriate behavior towards a man, the way he was treating his mom, right? So that completely broke the trust and sense of security for his mother, the sense of he wanted to protect her. So now he's going to be traumatized in the future and may have an impact on how he treats other females or other friends in the future.